We are done. Okay, we're in a rush, Joe. I think it might be downtown, but apparently they have one on display. We gotta go see that shit. Be back. And we have touched down in sunny Los Angeles because we heard that here in this Petersen Museum, there's a special treat for you and for me, and it is the Tesla Roadster. And hopefully it's all that we think it's supposed to be, and hopefully it's all that I hope that it's supposed to be. And yeah, the end. So come with me and check it out. Bye. And I used to want this car so bad. I used to ask my mom to give me this car. It's about to go down. I even put on my good shoes for the occasion. Check me out. They're not like exclusives or any of that, but the fact that I was able to walk into the store and get a pair of A1s, I thought was like pretty impeccable. Since we're going into the future today, I decided to sponsor this by Nassau. Not really, but I'm sponsoring it with my Nassau shirt. We here, dog. We here.
Well, I guess we have 403B and a 457.
Hopefully they let us film in here. I don't even know, but I'm gonna take my camera anyway. I'm gonna find out in a hot second. Oh, it doesn't say no cameras. Let me show you how hyped I am. I'm super stoked right now. I put my mask back on so I don't get kicked out. Give you an exclusive look. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. There it is, the Roadster. I thought it came in red though. And the tires are flat. Tron. So all the stuff that's in this museum basically is from the actual movie.
If it says replica, then it is a replica, but yes, for the most part, these are all from the actual movie. This is A. This is the A car.
So this is the original?
Yes, this is the original one.
So,
see that little A right there?
This is incredible. This is the original Back to the Future car. The homie right here just hooked it up with the cool info. You okay on camera?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, cool. You got Julio in the building. Yay! This joint is the original Tesla. Right here. This is the actual car from Back to the Future. The original one. This is number 1. There was 3 of them, part 1, part 2, part 3, but this is the actual one from Back to the Future, part 1. Ooh. Does that say 2054 Lexus Coupe? This was the actual Lexus driven in Minority Report. Which side is the front? Damn, I was looking at the jump.
We have the original Luke Skywalker land speeder. The TX, I believe, 38. And yes, we have the original tires on it too. The fun part about this, like when they were filming it, before they did the CGI stuff, they put mirrors and angled them so it just looks like it's floating. So you can see how it's floating right there? You can still see the reflection of the tires right there.
Brilliant.
Yep.
This is my favorite car probably ever. I was a little teeny tiny kid, but as you continue watching these joints over and over, as a huge Batman fan, like this right here is the #1 Batman car in my personal opinion. It is so fuego. Daily driver. Seriously, I think I would probably pick the Batmobile. That one specifically, because it's just crazy dope. So my man here just asked me what I wanted to see, if there was anything like particular that I came here for. I came here to see the Roadster.
Okay, cool.
Not the Lexus Roadster.
The one upstairs.
The actual Tesla Roadster.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Nice.
That?
It's on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
If you take the stairs right there, you'll go up.
Okay.
And then you'll see a bunch of Porsches.
Okay.
If you're not interested in the Porsches, just go past the Porsches.
Okay.
Go straight, make a right, and then make another right, and you'll see the Tesla. It's on display next to a bunch of other Teslas, 2 other Teslas.
Okay.
We have the original Roadster,
Okay.
which is a nice Lotus green, and then we have an original Model S as well.
Oh,
and
really?
Then the new Roadster
Okay.
is a nice, like, candy apple red. It's a beautiful red.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on display right now. I'm not gonna lie though, a little pricey.
Yeah.
$250,000.
Dude, yeah, 250, yeah.
Yeah, $250,000. Like, damn.
Yeah. So this is a real treat. We've gotten up here to the Tesla section, and in here they have the original Model S prototype from back in 2009. This thing is like really, really dope. It definitely has a very sleek feel to it. Personally, I kind of prefer this design over the current Model S. I think this thing is really, really sexy. It's wild. And I was really back and forth between getting the Model S long range or getting the Performance Model 3. Seeing this car right here, had this been the current Model S, I think I probably would have gone this way with it, even like with the interior. This is a really, really cool car. Very sleek looking, right? But not as sleek as that back there. You see that? It's a Roadster, yo. That's why we came here, because we wanted to peep the Roadster. So while this is super fly, let's go check out that thing. I wasn't expecting it to be as large as it is. I've been staring at this car now online, you know, obviously like everyone else has for the past few years, and I tell you, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than what it seems, because you know the very first Tesla was actually a Roadster, and so that Roadster way back then looked like one of these jumps. It was pretty fucking small, but with this one, it's actually, I would say it's like the size of a Model 3, it seems like. I mean, it's a lot lower, a lot sleeker, has a lot more vibe to it. With this particular one here, like the color of this thing is like absolutely crazy. It almost like it has like a holographic 3D paint. It's like you can't even see the surface of it. One thing that I think that was very interesting, the interior of it, like the seats are white on the front seats, but the back seats are actually darker, so they don't stand out. You can barely see the back seats that are in the car. A very nice detail, because one thing, you know, like I have a Model 3, and I wish that they were darker, because then it would make my tint on the windows look even better. Because, you know, right now I have white interior, my tint is kind of dark, but you can see the back seats of the car, and so it's kind of takes away the whole purpose of having the windows tinted. You got these bright white things kind of just revealing themselves on the opposite side. So with this, I thought that was a really cool detail. Good job, Tesla team, on the design. And another thing that I thought was pretty cool was how there's like there's like patches of suede on the interior included with the vegan leather. the vegan leather. So I guess like it's vegan suede, vegetarian suede, vegan leather. And another thing I thought was actually pretty interesting with this particular one is the fact that there's a fucking scratch on it, yo. We are in the museum, and this is the Tesla Roadster, and there is a scratch on that junk, and I'm gonna show it to you. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how they actually did that. Maybe they did it walking it in here. You see that scratch, yo? Right there, yo. Somebody scratched the junk. It's kind of hard to see it. Oh, there it is. You can see it now. Big ass scratch. And it's not that big, but on this, any scratch is big. It is a big vertical scratch on the lower side of the car. Another thing on this one, I guess it's on all of them. So you know how most Teslas, they have like 1 million cameras on them. The ones that are on the door, they have like these 3 little slits. I don't know why they're there. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and see if I can figure that out. Maybe you know. If so, let me know. On the underside of the car is flat. You know, there's nothing down there. There's no exhaust or anything. But I love how they still take the time to put a lot of detail into the portion of the car where the exhaust would normally go. It's sexy. It looks like the nicest, most expensive glass of wine you could buy at a steakhouse. It looks like that. It's a vibe, yo. I must say that the car is probably more than what I expected it to be. I knew it was gonna be cool. I thought it was gonna be really cool. Everything that I've seen about it is really cool. But seeing it in person is a whole different vibe. It's long, it's sleek as fuck. It's low to the ground. It actually has 4 seats. So you can fit 4 people in there and go 0 to 60 in a second. 1.1 seconds if you get that model. I don't really know what else I need to really say about this thing other than it met all of my expectations. Thank you, Petersen Museum, for having this car here. Thank you, Elon, for putting this car here, and thank you just for allowing me to be here and actually see this thing up close and personal. I wish I could get one, so maybe that'll be a goal sometime in the future, to one day own a Tesla Roadster. I think that would be really, really cool. However, one thing I'm definitely gonna do is I'm gonna get me a Cybertruck. When that joint comes out, getting the triple motor Cybertruck, and I'm getting rid of the Model 3 Performance. That's a fact. So we just finished looking at the new Roadster. The new Roadster's a vibe, but we all know that it all started somewhere. And this is where everything started, right here. The old Roadster, it's the size of a Miata, so I couldn't actually get in one. It's way too small for me. It's way too low to the ground. But I must say that this is a vibe. This one, it was, 2008 is when this one came out. 0 to 60, 4 seconds. It has the side mirrors, unlike the new one. This one did 211 mile range, yo, back in 2008. And I just got mine, and it only does 320 something. That's insane, yo. They need to get that together. So hopefully these new batteries that they're gonna be coming out with soon is gonna make a huge difference. That was Fuego. We got to go in there, see a bunch of cool stuff. Had everything from, you know, the Batwing, the DeLorean, the Batmobile, Teslas, Porsches, Lamborghinis, all kinds of stuff. But I think the thing that made this actually pretty special, look, it's Tesla. The thing that I think made this very special is the fact that we weren't just here like at a car show looking at cars that are, you know, currently for sale here and there. All of the cars that are in this museum, they all had history behind them. They had a story behind them. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a museum, so it made kind of venturing through and looking at cars a lot more special than normal, you know? So I thought that shit was really cool, man, and I would do it again trayfold. And then we got to venture down into the vault area. I wish I could have filmed in there, but it was like a very educational experience. I mean, they had everything from like Model Ts to like the presidential car and like Saddam Hussein's limo. You know, they had all kinds of wild stuff in there. They had a round door Rolls Royce. If you've never seen a round door Rolls Royce, you should definitely Google it. It's incredible. If I could buy it, I would. And so that's just that. Again, it's in sunny Los Angeles in the Petersen Museum, and it's a vibe. It's nothing but a vibe. Pure dope design and history, all in one. And it's cars, yo. And you know we love our cars, yo. It's cars, yo. We love cars. Look, another Tesla. Touchdown.